Okay, well, I wanted to make an update here on this RM500. I got the cylinder board and fresh piston. It was one of the older, new old stock cast pistons, but it's new, and so I've got that bolted and torqued on. Assembled the reed cage with fresh boisons in it, and then also installed the carburetor, which I already had rebuilt. And I'm not going to use these bars, but they're just on here, right? They're CR bars, but they're a little on the low side, I believe, for what they should be. So it's just everything's going to be bolted on temporarily until I get fresh bars. The front wheel I laced up and put new wheel bearings in it, and put one of the old stock tires that I had, an old Bridgestone, although new, old, but it'll work just fine. The spokes that came back from the platers and the nipples were just wonderful. They came out brand new. And so I was really pumped about that. Here's the back rim that I started assembling, and I'll have that finished shortly. I have to buy some wheel bearings, obviously, for it. But I'm just about ready to install the used pipe I bought off of eBay, and I have plans to. My youngest son is a welder, and he loves welding, and he's pursuing different ventures with welding on top of it being his job, and so what I want to do is, because as normal, all the 500s, especially Suzuki's, they rock and rolled and always shattered up here to a certain extent. And so this was a lot of repairs on through the years. Although the rest of it is in very good shape, what I want to do here is I'm going to slice this off into patterns and have him replace that. Have him replace this section with cones sections. And I think it'll come out good, because he's a type of person that is very finicky about his work that he does, and so it should be very cool. It should come out pretty good. And I think I'm just gonna take all the old paint off it and keep it bare. So I'm kind of pumped about working on this thing. So the next update should have some progress on this. But I think that's about it for now. I do have some things coming for the backing plate and assembling the back wheel and everything like that. Oh, and the shock. Oh, before that, I found a Preston Petty mutter on eBay, and so I'm going to use it. Again, this is going to be a racer, so I don't want pristine plastic on this thing because I'm going to be using it. So, but this is good and straight. Although stained, I think it'll be just fine. Picked up an old school motocross Fox sticker, which I will absolutely put on either the front or the back, or find another one and put it on both. I don't know. And then I found a shorter hose. My problem was that I wanted to relocate the remote reservoir for the shock. And I did find a shorter hose, although from Honda, but it's still fine. And it has two banjo bolt ends on it. So what I'm going to do here is, I believe that using the O-ring, the original O-ring, and then a set of copper washers, to squeeze between the hose, I think I should be able to come up with a sealing way of doing this, or I could mill this flat and then just use two sealing washers on either side of the hose. So I'm debating on what I'm going to do there. I'll see what holds up. I'll first try the easy method using the O-ring from the original fitting. So we'll see. But that's about it for the updates right now. And it is coming along. I hope to have the fender on it. Hey, Cat. I hope to have the fender on it. And then we'll see. But I'm just partial to those fenders like that. I'm partial to that thing. That's all. That's the reason why I picked it up, and I'm not using an OEM fender on it. Okay. Talk to you later.